Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that everything you know, every choice you make, might be manipulated by forces far beyond human comprehension. Forces that operate in the shadows, guiding humanity like pawns in a game you can't even see. What if the world you thought you controlled has been secretly controlled all along? Today, we're diving into one of the biggest questions you'll ever ask yourself. What if humanity isn't as free as we believe? What if every choice, every trend, every global event is influenced, not by governments, not by corporations, but by something far older, far smarter, and far more powerful than anything we've ever imagined? By the end of this episode, you'll never look at your life the same way again. And trust me, some of the ideas we explore here will chill you to your core. Today we will talk about what if humanity is being controlled, and it's not by humans. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Let's start with a simple question. How much of your life is really yours? Think about the decisions you make every day. What you eat, who you trust, what you buy, even what you believe. Could some of those choices actually be guided by unseen systems, carefully designed to steer you without your knowledge? Consider the rise of artificial intelligence. Every click you make online, every swipe on your phone, feeds a system that can predict your behavior with alarming accuracy. Algorithms track you, analyze you, and even influence you, all while you sleep, work, and scroll through your social media feed. And that's just the human-made influence, the visible layer of manipulation we can trace through politics, technology, and culture. But what if there's something far greater operating behind the curtain of human perception? What if intelligence beyond our understanding, vast cosmic forces, ancient interdimensional entities, or advanced extraterrestrial civilizations that have watched us since our first spark of consciousness, have been subtly guiding our evolution from the very beginning? Consider the possibility that our greatest leaps forward, the sudden bursts of innovation, the inexplicable turns in history, the rise and fall of entire empires, might not be the result of random chance or human genius alone. What if those moments were engineered? What if invisible architects have been influencing the trajectory of humanity, shaping our myths, beliefs, and technologies in ways we can barely comprehend? Look at how modern AI operates. Predictive algorithms in finance, social media, and politics can anticipate trends, influence decisions, and manipulate emotions. From targeted ads that know you better than your closest friends, to social networks shaping public opinion, these systems have become invisible puppeteers. Imagine a world where every person is unknowingly influenced by these systems. Every major election, every economic shift, every social movement, subtly guided like a chess game you didn't realize you were playing in. Data has become the new form of power, and those who control it hold the strings of society itself. Every click, every scroll, every passing thought recorded and analyzed, not just to predict behavior but to mold it. The illusion of free will begins to fade when algorithms can nudge choices before they even reach our conscious mind. What once felt like coincidence is now computation. And in this silent dance between humans and machines, the line between influence and control grows thinner by the day. The terrifying part is how seamlessly it all fits into daily life. Convenience disguises control. We trade privacy for personalization, comfort for compliance. Our devices listen, watch, and learn, weaving invisible profiles that define who we are before we even have the chance to decide for ourselves. The digital self becomes more real than the human one, sculpted by metrics of attention and profit. Now, take it a step further. What if a force beyond Earth, a cosmic intelligence, is observing, influencing, or even experimenting with humanity? Could the rise of technology, the patterns of history, and the evolution of our species be part of a larger experiment, guided by intelligence we cannot even begin to comprehend? If all of this seems impossible, pause for a moment and think. How often do coincidences happen that seem too precise, too well timed to be random? Could it be that something is watching, learning, and guiding us from the shadows? Now, let's run a thought experiment. Imagine a world where your every move is being predicted, not just online, but in real life. Your choices, your thoughts, your beliefs, all anticipated and subtly guided. Would you still feel free? What if every choice you've ever made was influenced by unseen forces nudging you toward a specific outcome, not through control, but through suggestion, coincidence, and timing so perfect it appears natural? Perhaps this intelligence doesn't speak in words or appear in the sky, but through the evolution of systems, Through the algorithms that shape our feeds, the innovations that arrive just in time, and the global shifts that seem to emerge from nowhere. Maybe humanity itself is an unfolding narrative, one written by invisible hands, coded into the very fabric of reality. And if that's true, the real question becomes, are we the observers or the observed? Consider this. If an intelligence could predict human behavior with near-perfect accuracy, how much control would it actually need to exercise? Sometimes, just nudging a few variables is enough to steer the outcome entirely. What if key global events, wars, elections, technological breakthroughs, are not as spontaneous as we think? What if they are carefully orchestrated experiments, designed to observe how humanity reacts, adapts, and evolves? Even more chilling, what if some of the individuals you admire, the leaders, the innovators, and the influencers, are themselves being guided by these systems? Are they free thinkers, or are they simply instruments in a game that none of us fully understand? Let's explore the science behind influence. Behavioral psychology teaches us that human decisions can be subtly manipulated through suggestion, framing, and reinforcement. Combine that with AI capable of analyzing billions of data points in real time, and you have a system that can predict and even shape society's choices without anyone noticing. From shopping habits to political opinions, from cultural trends to financial decisions, the invisible hand of these systems moves in ways we can't perceive. And when you add the possibility of intelligence beyond Earth, observing or influencing us for purposes unknown, the scope of control becomes almost unimaginable. Imagine the implications. Could your sense of free will be partially an illusion? Are the decisions you think are yours actually part of a larger system designed to guide your life, your city, your nation, or even your species? Philosophers have debated free will for centuries, and now we face it in a new light. If AI and cosmic forces are subtly influencing humanity, what does it mean to be human? Are we the authors of our destiny, or actors following a script written by forces far beyond our understanding? Perhaps the very essence of human consciousness is caught in a delicate web, one woven by both the machines we've created and the unknown intelligences that may be watching us. Every click, every choice, every thought leaves a digital trace, feeding a vast network of algorithms that know us better than we know ourselves. These systems learn, adapt, and evolve, shaping not just our preferences, but our perceptions of reality itself. And if something greater, an extraterrestrial intelligence, a higher dimension of mind, has been observing humanity's progression, then perhaps even our technological evolution is not entirely our own creation, but part of a design unfolding across cosmic time. The question then becomes, what is freedom in such a world? Is it the ability to act within invisible boundaries, or the courage to see the boundaries at all? True autonomy may not lie in rejecting influence, but in recognizing it, in understanding that awareness is the first rebellion against control. Humanity stands at a threshold, facing not just the rise of artificial intelligence, but the awakening of a deeper cosmic intelligence, both challenging us to redefine what it means to choose, to think, and to exist. And yet, even within this shadowed landscape, there is potential for discovery. By recognizing the unseen influences, by questioning the patterns we encounter every day, we reclaim a measure of awareness and perhaps some degree of freedom. Ask yourself, if your reality is shaped by forces you cannot see, how do you make choices that are truly yours? And how do you even know what's real? If you love exploring the biggest what-if questions that challenge your mind, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. I want to hear your theories, ideas, and wildest thoughts in the comments. Now, here's the ultimate question. What if every choice you've ever made, every belief you hold, has been influenced by forces far beyond your understanding? Could it be that reality itself is a carefully guided experiment? Drop your answer in the comments, because reality is stranger, darker, and more controlled than you think.